One, two, one, two. All right, let's roll.
Welcome. You're listening to the Saddle Up Podcast,
where we discuss everything related to UTRGV athletics. Past or present, we'll catch up with old teammates, friends, and take you down memory lane.
with exclusive interviews.
This is the Saddle Up Podcast.
The voice of your covered walkway streets.
So dope.
This is gonna be awesome!
Stay tuned for new episodes every week.
From Bronx Village to the field house,
We'll cover it all.
Hell yeah, dude. Carpe diem.
so saddle up and let's go.
Let's go. Saddle up, partner.
Hey guys, welcome to another week of Saddle Up Podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
G,
How you doing?
I cannot tell you how excited I am to have this guest on the show. Like
Yeah, I'm excited.
When everybody else is playing checkers, this man is playing chess, right?
But he's not only playing chess. He's playing chess above everybody else's head.
I know
including ours. So hopefully it won't go over our head.
Oh,
and
it's
we're
gonna
able
go over
to-
our head because I already feel like I'm not the smartest guy in the room, right? So
absolutely not.
yeah. So this week we got Bartek Macieja. Did I say that correctly?
Excellent, you said it perfectly.
Okay, and you are a Grand Master for UTRGV, correct? You guys just won the national championship for the chess, correct?
Correct. For
Wow.
the fourth time.
For the
For the
fourth time.
Fourth time. Can you real quick show off the trophy for your kiddos, for you, for the university? I know you have it in there, so if you can if you want to move the camera and show the
Oh, look at that. Look at it. Oh my God.
This trophy, which I have behind me, actually is for winning the Pan American Championship, the event which we won in January. It's the biggest event on this continent, on America continent. There were some
Wow.
90 plus teams participating. We won it. We won it even in a style by winning all the matches that were played. So I am very proud
Wow.
of that.
So y'all went undefeated at the Pan American tournament.
Wow.
That's right.
That
This
is
has been
phenomenal.
this has been an outstanding year for us because
Yes.
not only did we win the Pan American Championship and we won all the matches there, later we played the Southwest Championship and again we won all the matches there. Even though there is some competition, some serious competition in Texas, UT Dallas and the Texas Tech University, they have
Yeah.
great chess teams, and it's always a challenge to defeat them. This time, again, not only did we defeat them, but we won all the matches that were played at the Southwest Championship. And then we went for the President's Cup, which is the final tournament of the top best teams in the country. And we became co-champions with the Webster University. Co-champions means we scored the same number of points as them. The previous 3 times that we won the championship,
Yeah.
we were just the sole champions. This time, I can say, unfortunately, they caught up with us, and so we are co-champions. But I'm of course joking because I'm really proud, and maybe even I am the proudest of this achievement. Why? Because theoretically, based on the average rating of our students, and you know, in chess we have ratings and they are pretty objective. So based on the average rating of the teams, we are the weakest team out of the top 4. So we're an underdog, and
That's amazing.
being an underdog, it's an, of course, extraordinary achievement. So I'm so proud of my students.
As you should be, and we'll get into that because I have so many questions, right? But obviously, Bartek, given your dialect, right, you are not from the Valley, right? And
I am not.
Okay.
I am from Poland. I was born in Poland, and I grew there. I became the champion of my country twice. I was once the champion of Europe. So those were my big achievements. Also at the World Championship, which was played in 2000, I qualified to the top 16 players in the world.
So you're still competing,
You still compete individually? Like you're still,
or,
I mean,
or no?
are you
No.
just
Not really, and not that much. So I arrived in Brownsville in 2012. I flew directly from Europe,
Uh-huh.
and since 2012 I already don't compete that often. 2012 was my very last year
Oh,
as, we can say, a
Oh,
professional chess player.
I see. So
okay,
you're kind of
okay.
you're semi-retired now. Yeah.
It
So
was I decided to finish my career with some good achievements at the end, and
yeah.
my very last tournament that I played was at
Yeah.
Chess Olympiad. Chess Olympiad is the biggest tournament in the chess world. All the countries sent their very best players. I represented Poland at that Olympiad, and I got an individual medal for my individual achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was very happy. I arrived in Brownsville. I showed my medal. I got the job, and that's how it
Oh, so
started.
you showed up with the medal. You showed up in the
Yeah.
interview with the medal. Like, hey,
That is
like
Well,
great.
this is what I do. I'm bringing medals to the Brownsville. Yeah.
I bring championships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
more or less, that's what I said. In fact, the story was a bit different. The real story, which is, of course, there was a contest for a position of a chess coach. The previous chess coach
Yeah.
left the university. The university opened, that was UT Brownsville at that time,
Yep. At the time.
opened
Yep.
opened a huge contest. There were many potential coaches applying for the job, and I was selected as the winner of that contest, and that's how it started. It
That's
was
amazing.
December 2012.
Now, when you were interviewing for the job, did you have to play a game of chess so they could see during the interview how you play, or was it just more
Yeah.
like you interviewed with your potential boss and they really, became fond of you? How does a chess interview, work?
Yeah, operate. What does
Yeah.
what does it entail?
So no, I didn't have to play a game of chess, and I sent my resume where all the
Right.
achievements
Okay.
were listed. Also, back then I was pretty known in the chess community, so even if within the university
Yeah.
non-chess people didn't know
Yeah.
me, then the entire chess team did, and probably they shared with
Oh,
the
so it
members
was
of the
like,
committee who I
yeah.
was.
Absolutely.
So
You already
I
know
didn't
who
have
I
to
am.
introduce. Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't have to introduce myself who I am as a chess player.
Yeah,
I
no,
would-
that's like G at HEB. Like he doesn't have to introduce himself at HEB anymore because they know he's the Saddle Up podcast guy,
Yeah.
right? And so
Whatever.
yeah, so
Bartek.
Bartek,
We're
hey,
joking.
just
What-
dirt off your shoulder, man. They already know who you are.
What I had to do though was to demonstrate that not only I am a good chess player, but I am also a coach.
A coach,
Because
yeah.
it's not only, it doesn't always come together.
Yeah.
So what they asked me to do was not really to play a game of chess, but to give a class of chess. And
Yeah.
probably they asked other coaches as well. I don't know that. So I gave a class. The result was very good for me because I was the one which was selected for the
Yeah.
job.
But Bartek, and you talk about between player and coaching, right? So a player doesn't always translate to a great coach, a great player to a great coach. A lot like athletics, great players in basketball, football don't always become great coaches. You obviously have a passion for teaching, coaching. What is your approach in coaching? Like I know approaches in athletics, but is it like a holistic approach? Is it speaking of chess, is it an end game approach? I mean, what is your philosophy
your
that you
philosophy?
teach? Yeah.
Yes. So first, yes, it's absolutely true that not every good or
Yeah.
very good chess player makes it a good coach. It requires some additional skills and also
Yeah.
some patience, which is required.
Yeah. Not
A lot of
everybody's as good as
patience,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I remember from my teenage years that I always wanted to become a teacher. So kind of this is in line with that, becoming a coach is
Yeah.
in line with that.
That's right.
My I can't say a goal, but something which was very close to my mind. Always I had that thought, well, how good it is to be
Yeah.
to be a teacher. Because myself, I graduated from the University of Warsaw, which is #1 university in Poland. I
Mhm.
also wanted to stay close to the academic life. So
Yeah.
becoming a chess coach at a university, it's like a perfect combination for
I
me.
love that.
So
I can
Yeah.
see your passion, Bartek.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
are just
absolutely.
like
I
you
want to play
are.
chess for this. I want to play chess for
I want
Bartek.
to. I want to play chess against you. I
Yeah.
want to lose, like, because there's no way in hell that I'm ever gonna win. Like, I love to play chess, but I'm
I don't
definitely
want to.
not.
I don't want to play against Coach. I want to play for him. I
Yeah.
don't want to play against him. No,
So
no, no.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up, G. So how many teammates are there? How many guys are on the team that
Mhm.
that y'all just won the national championship again? We mentioned it earlier, but how many guys are on the team? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah.
it changes every year. It's between 10 and 15.
Mhm.
And I'm actually glad you picked up that topic of enthusiasm, which I shared with you. And that's one of the role of coaches, which is to motivate their students. Of course, to teach them how to play chess and how to improve, but also to motivate them so they can share that passion, enthusiasm. So when they go for a competition, they want to win, they want to perform, and they do care about the team
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
common
Yeah.
effort which you put into the championship. So
Yeah.
even though we've won 4 times the national championship, in none of those championships were the favorites. Every time
The
a
underdogs.
different university was the favorite. And again, this is based on ratings, chess ratings, which are very objective. So we were an underdog. What people say, why we were able to overperform so many times. Like the first time we won in 2018, people thought, well, probably they won
It was a
by
fluke.
luck.
Yeah, yeah.
Some luck was involved there because they should have not been winning that event. When we won already the second time in a row, they said, probably the team doesn't win really the national championship twice in a row. Maybe there is something else there.
Yeah.
When we won for the third time, kind of in a row, because we won 2018, 19, 21. It's just the 2020, there was no championship due to COVID.
Yeah.
So when we won
COVID,
for
yeah.
the third time, people said, okay, no, these guys are really
These guys
good.
are
There
good.
is something they are doing right. And,
Now let me ask
Yeah.
you, you're in Brownsville, right? Do you
That's right.
guys are the 10 or 15 guys on the team? Are they all from Brownsville, or do you got players from Edinburgh that come and practice? How does that work?
Or where? Yeah. Where are a lot of your players from? Where are
Yeah.
they?
Yes. So the players study on both campuses. Most of them live in Brownsville. Our trainings are in Brownsville, or sometimes we have online trainings in addition to our regular trainings. This is the advantage of chess, that you can play online, you can practice
Yeah.
online. It's more difficult
We wanna
to do it
do
with
it.
football or basketball. It's
Can you do?
Yeah.
Can you invite us to like a practice, and we'll join via online? And I want to
gosh.
I want to see how bad G is in chess.
But
I'll be. Yeah.
if you think after one training you can become the national champion, no, it doesn't work like that.
Oh
It
man.
takes more trainings.
And
Yes.
and usually your players they do live here now, and some are online. But are they like? Do you recruit from outside of the valley
I do
for your team?
recruit, and
Mhm.
that's what all the top chess programs do. We are
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for the very best players, not only in the United States, also outside of the United States.
Oh yeah.
So
Ah.
they come for us from South America, from
Really?
Europe. We have students from
Wow.
different
That's
countries.
amazing. Now let
I would
me ask you real quick, Bartek. Because I mean, we could go. I know I haven't seen G this excited about interviewing somebody in quite a while, right? So I know this interview could go like 2 hours. I'm trying to keep it under that 25 minutes, but what kind of NIL money are the kids getting now for chess players? Like, I mean,
Wow.
with basketball or football, kids are getting paid, right, for being collegiate athletes. You're recruiting kids from all over the country, all over the world, right? South America, you said. Like, when you're recruiting a kid, are questions being asked like, "Hey, coach, how much money am I going to get besides, a scholarship, like an education, or I need, $500,000 or $25,000. Like, what is that?
Eh,
What are those conversations like?
Of course, the financial aspect is always important. We don't
Yeah.
really pay to any, and we've never paid to
Okay.
any of our athletes. What
Mhm.
we do as our university is we pay for our students tuition and
Yep.
Oh,
fees.
yeah, yeah.
We pay for housing. We give some
Nice.
money for meals. This is basically covered. We pay for books. We
Yeah.
pay
Yeah.
for the
Scholarship.
international
Fees.
for
Yep.
health insurance, which is required for every international student. So we pay for their expenses. We cover their expenses. So you can say we give them something which is called a full scholarship, or which is equivalent to their expected cost of attendance at UTRGV. That information, how much an average student at UTRGV is expected to spend during a year for their
I
study,
love it.
is published on our website.
I
And
love it.
that's the amount which is equal to
Yeah.
the scholarship our top players, top students receive. We also
Well-
have some levels of that scholarship, so not everybody is receiving, has all the costs covered.
So some people are like half scholarship.
Yeah,
Half
yeah.
scholarship.
Okay.
Just like,
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
there's
Kind of like
other
the track
sports that are
team.
like that.
Track team and baseball do the same thing, right? And
Yeah.
so,
Mhm.
yeah, I love
Wow.
that. I love that kids can get an education from all across the country. They can get a top education from one of the best schools or best universities in the state of Texas. I think they're ranked number 1, right? I think that was the last UTRGV was ranked number 1. But
Yeah.
you get a great education. You get to play for you, coach. Like, that's a win-win. I think that would be called the checkmate, right? Like, that is,
It took him so long for his punchline, Bartek. I apologize for Matt. It took him like 5 minutes with somebody that's like wanting to take care of time. It took him that long to come up with the punchline. I apologize. Sorry for the viewers listening.
It
But
is it is very beneficial for
Yep.
the university and for the students. And
Yeah.
I am really very happy to see, very glad to see our students that are graduating from the university. They
Yeah.
are telling how good it was at UTRGV to their colleagues, to their friends.
the word of mouth is spreading. Yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And those guys, the new ones, are approaching me saying our
They wanna
program
play.
got recommended. They were recommended to approach me by those students, their colleagues, and
Yeah.
that's how the conversation starts.
Well,
And of course, if our current students wouldn't feel happy with the conditions they have in Brownsville, the development conditions or academic conditions, they wouldn't send their
they
friends
wouldn't say
to
it. Yeah.
the best
So the
friends
question
to-
I have is,
Wow.
I'm hoping that people obviously know UTRGV chess is a real deal. 4 national championships. Like, I'm more afraid of other universities' programs finding out about you and trying to poach you and take you away.
No,
I mean,
such
like,
thing. No such thing. Brownsville's got him. Brownsville, Bartek and Brownsville forever.
yes.
All right. I'm politicking all over the streets.
Well,
I love Brownsville. I really feel very well in Brownsville. People are so nice in Brownsville, so naturally nice, so supportive. They also love chess. Chess is really big in Brownsville, and this is not usual. If you go to other states or other cities, yes, chess exists, but not at that level. In Brownsville, the school district, BISD, organizes every second, every third week a chess tournament. So before COVID, I was impressed like how many kids play in those not regular tournaments, which are even not official championships, just practice tournaments. And again, it was every second, every third week. So once I calculated it, probably in 2019, and the average number of kids was 602. It's like amazing. Like every second week you
Amazing.
have 600 kids participating in a tournament.
That's
So because
amazing.
of that popularity of chess in Brownsville, the scholastic chess, and because of the success of the collegiate team, Brownsville was named the Chess City of the Year by the US Chess Federation. I think 2014 or around that time. So only in the New York area there are more people playing chess than in Brownsville.
Well, I'm
But,
sure it'd
but
be just because of population, right? Like
of course, you cannot
8
compare.
million
You know,
people in New York City. Yeah, like I totally get it, right? You got 8 million people like in Matamoros, I'm assuming, but like,
Yeah, and Bartek, Brownsville is my hometown. I live in Brownsville. Shout out to my cousin that is a great coach out of Paredes Elementary. His name is Victor Flores. He loves chess. He prepares all these. He tells me all the time, we have some of the best youth chess players in
so you've got a
anywhere.
pipeline. You've got basically a
There is,
pipeline,
yeah,
Bartek, coming from the public school system
yeah.
right up until UTRGV. If you start recruiting these kids out of Victor's
yeah,
classes and stuff, like
Yeah.
you could essentially set yourself up for 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not trying to quote LeBron either, but like 4, 5, 6, 7 championships more. Like
Oh, and
this
with
is
your
exciting stuff.
passion, yeah, with you as a coach and you as a teacher and your passion, man, sky's the limit, Bartek.
I
You're
got
doing great things.
I got two
we do
questions
have.
for you.
Yes, we do have. Let me make a comment to that. We do have
Hmm.
also achievements in scholastic chess. We as UTRGV, because
Yeah.
there is something called Mathematics and Science Academy, which is a school for juniors and seniors. And the classes they take are with our regular UTRGV professors. Sometimes they take classes with freshmen of
Yeah.
UTRGV. So it's like a dual enrollment. And
Yeah.
the students there are outstanding academically. I really love those kids. They are so passionate about science, about mathematics, and it's not really common nowadays.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
So
No.
I was
That's
really,
right.
really impressed
Yeah.
when I was in touch with them as a chess coach, speaking about
That's
the chess
amazing.
coach, and I could see, guys bringing a book for some math topology, 300 pages, and reading
That's amazing.
those kind of books.
Everybody wants to be
But
an
what I
influencer
wanted to
now, you know?
Yeah.
but what I wanted to say, my point was that the Mathematics and Science Academy of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley also has a chess team, and that chess team performs very well. We
Hmm.
became national co-champions. We finished, I'm sorry, state co-champions. We
Oh
became
yeah.
second also, and in the national championships twice we finished third. And this is an
Wow.
amazing achievement for us.
Yeah.
So it's not only
Wow.
about the
Yeah.
college chess, it's also we have extremely good results with our local community students
I
that were
love
born
that.
here in Brownsville and
Brownsville,
Harlingen
baby.
and
Yeah.
Rio Grande
I love
Valley
that. Okay,
generally.
I got two
Brownsville on the
questions.
map. Brownsville's on the map. Better than
Yep.
San Diego chess, Matt. Better
It
than San
is for
Diego
sure,
chess.
for sure. I got two questions. Okay. You said you're from Poland. Do you enjoy the food more from Poland or do you enjoy Brownsville Mexican food? What do you like more?
I
That's a tough
like
one.
both. So when I come back to Poland to visit my mother,
Yeah.
when she prefers meals, oh, those taste
Yeah.
excellent.
Oh, yeah. That's mom's
But
cooking for sure. Yeah.
of course. But
Give us an
when I
example,
come back
Bartek.
later to Brownsville, then I also like this food, the local food in Brownsville. So
What's your
I'm fine with
favorite
it.
dish? What's your favorite dish
Yeah.
that your mom makes? What is it?
But
Oh, some Polish, some Polish thing. So you probably wouldn't know, but
what is it?
my
We'll
mother
look it up. We'll
prepares
look it up.
We'll look it up.
uh, uh, different dishes, and I
Okay.
wouldn't. Maybe I don't have my one favorite, but some soups are really great,
Oh, yeah.
There you
and
go.
uh,
Now, What's better? What's better, the weather in Poland or the weather in Brownsville?
Oh, it's got to be
The question to that is depends when. In
Ah.
summer in Poland the weather is much better. But in
so.
winter, the
It's too
other way.
hot, huh? Yeah.
Poland is very cold with snow, and you are really freezing if you go
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
In Brownsville, the temperature is great then. It's really, really enjoyable weather. So definitely, I prefer winters in Brownsville, but summers in Poland.
Oh, I see. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I mean, that's perfect
It
sense.
does. It
Yeah.
does make perfect sense.
I am so, I heard about you guys winning a couple days ago, and again, I want to say congratulations. It's amazing. We wanted to bring a spotlight on to your program, to you, to your kids, and we root for you. And if you want to send me and G replica rings for the national championship, we will take them.
Yeah.
But I wish you all the best and all the success, because you can already tell that you are just a leader of men, and we are so thankful that you reside in Brownsville and spearhead the chess program.
And I'm glad that the listeners and the viewers of Saddle Up got to meet you and listen to you today.
Yeah.
And I know that passion, and I know that they grabbed that passion from you. Thank you so much for everything you do for the university.
Thank you, G. Thank you, Matt. If we have some time, G, you mentioned about that Brownsville and that chess becomes so famous on the map because of chess. Let me tell you a funny fact, a funny story. Once during COVID times, I wanted to organize a chess tournament, online chess tournament, and I contacted an owner of a platform, one of the chess platforms, and the guy is from Australia. So I introduced myself. I said what my name was, and I told him, "Look, I am from Brownsville, Texas." And he says, "Brownsville, Texas? I know it. You have a great chess team there." I said, "Okay, that's interesting."
Wow, from Australia.
I heard about Brownsville and our chess team. That's amazing. So the fame of chess and the fame of the city of Brownsville has definitely spread because of chess and our achievements and the popularity of chess.
They made a movie about it.
They did.
Yes, there's a movie about it. Oh, well, Matt was like, "Well, what's that movie? I don't believe you." Matt, Brownsville is on the map. Best chess town ever. Best chess coach in the world. That's it. Put a stamp on it. More national championships coming.
On the way.
Bartek, thank you so much for being on the show.
Yep.
You're a ray of sunlight, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy day.
Thank you, G. Thank you, Matt, for the invitation. Always my pleasure.
Oh, hey, until next week, guys. Checkmate.
Saddle up, baby.
Like, we weren't supposed to come up with something this clean. Like, something happened.